we, as you can tell, have acquired the base. Alright, a little Dark Souls 3. For those of you who don't know, the press build actually went out very early for this one. I imagine because they wanted stream views and to push more pre-orders. Of course, that has created a lot of delicious salt amongst other people, which is wonderful to read. I can't enjoy that more. It's wonderful. You want to know why it's wonderful? It's wonderful because those are people who self-admit that they have committed to buying a game before they even have a clue as to whether or not it's actually going to be any good. Yeah? And they're salty because other people get it first, despite the fact that this particular arrangement allows for them to determine whether or not the game's actually going to be any good. Like, it is a pro-consumer move as well as a marketing move from Namco Bandai. But that doesn't matter to them because they're already so committed to the purchase, they're already committed to the pre-order, to being anti-consumer themselves, that they're salty that somebody else gets it first. And that, to me, is delicious. I fucking love that. It's wonderful to read. Yes. Alright, let's do a little bit of Dark Souls, shall we? I don't think I'll be playing a huge amount of it. I'm not the world's biggest Dark Souls series fan, anyway, you know? Beat Demon Souls, played a decent amount of Dark Souls 1, did not finish it, certainly. Didn't really engage much in Dark Souls 2, honestly. And didn't play Bloodborne because it runs at 30 FPS, so fuck that game. Does my Oculus order come in this week? I don't know. I actually got a UPS tracking confirmation from Ontario, Canada. It's entirely possible I might have my Oculus by Friday, which would be very exciting. Alright. Options-wise, so, a couple of things to note. If you have more than one controller plugged in, the game will break. Basically, it wanted me to play Dark Souls with a hitbox, which would be hard mode. So, don't do that. The mouse and keyboard controls and the menus are unreliable, let me just put it that way. Sometimes they work just fine, and sometimes they don't. Like, they just don't register the clicks half the time. It's a bit weird. Also, the game drops frames in the options menu to the point where it will actually shut off the online play if it does it too much because of your frame rate. I shit ye not. So it seems like they need to fix that. Outside of that, advanced settings, you do have some PC-specific options, which is always nice. Let's get rid of that motion blur before we even start. Reflection effects, lighting, shadow. We don't know what kind of AA it is, I don't think. It's probably FXAA. SSAO for ambient occlusion. Texture quality actually goes up to max. It doesn't default on that, so just bear that in mind. You've also got max depth of field if for some reason you want that. I guess I'll turn the whole thing up to max. I mean, I don't see a reason why the game would not run well for me, but who knows, right? See? You see what I mean? It fucking breaks the online play because the options menu runs at a low frame rate. I am not fucking joking. So that's something they might want to work on just a bit, yeah? And that's probably reset everything. No, it's actually okay. There we go. So they need to fix that. They said there's going to be a day one patch. I have no idea if it's going to fix that. But, I mean, I don't mind not playing online anyway, so that's actually not a big deal. But yes, I will mention that in my port report. I'm going to wait, obviously, till closer to time. There's no point in putting out a port report 3 weeks before the game comes out. It serves no practical purpose, but I will be doing it a few days before launch, certainly. Alright, let's dive in, shall we? Just make sure there's a little bit extra brightness for you folks, since streams have a tendency of being dark. Keep the axis as it should be. Yeah, I'm playing on controller because, let's be honest, mouse and keyboard in games like this, although it is supported, is maybe not the best option.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones.
That's a good point. That's very Dark Crystal-esque, isn't it? I've always loved the aesthetic of the Souls series. Very depressing.
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Eldritch, saint of the deep.
Beware of the blob. It leaps, it creeps.
Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant.
You ever think maybe that cleaver's a bit impractical?
Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Yes, just in case you don't realize the theme, ash, ash, fire, darkness, 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 fire, 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 darkness, kindling, darkness, fire, fire. Cool. I know lots about Dark Souls lore. Holy fucking hell, what the shit is wrong with this screen? Look at this frame rate, oh my god. Yeah, so the character design screen is running at about 2 FPS. I couldn't tell you why. I hope the game runs properly, but the menu runs like absolute arse. So that is a bit of a problem. I don't even know if I can do any customization here. I might have to just go with the default because this is broke. Apparently you need to go windowed mode. Oh, great. Alt-enter. Alright, let's see what happens. Yep, you're totally right. It's a full screen thing. Could be G-Sync related, not sure. I'll have to look into that, but yes. Yeah, windowed mode, it runs just fine. It's running at 60. Full screen, it's fucked. For some reason. I don't know why that is, but it certainly needs work. I'll look into it later. There could be a wide variety of reasons as to why that is. Alright, cool. We can actually do some character customization. I mean, I'll probably end up playing a knight anyway, just like basic class, not difficult. So, we'll go with it. Let's see, Knight Merc. So, Merc gets a couple of swords and a shield. Warrior is an axe and a shield, plus what looks to be mail armor. Herald is a spear and a shield, and plate. That's usually pretty good. Thief, nope! Assassin, it's a weird-looking assassin. Sorcerer, Pyromancer, good with that axe, of course. Cleric, and Deprived, who nobody plays in a million years. Tough call. I mean, Knight's usually a safe bet. I do like the idea of starting with a spear. You can get a bit pokey-pokey. The mercenary's kind of neat, because I like the curved sword and the option to dual wield. I'm not a fan of range combat in this game, never have been. I like the melee. I think if you're going to play a Souls game, you're probably going to play it in melee, if you've got any sense. But I understand people like different playstyles. I'm just more into the melee combat. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I mean, Pyromancer's usually good for damage. And it will give me a little bit of magic as an option. But I can also fight in melee, so maybe that's a good bet. That's interesting, isn't it? That lets us, like, check the magic out as well as do some decent melee, so yeah, okay, Pyromancer. Burial Gift. Oh yeah, half of these probably mean nothing. Probably the Life Ring, I imagine. Sovereignless Soul. So that's boosted souls. Yeah, I guess we'll go with the Life Ring initially. That seems like the only sensible option. Face presets. You always look hideous. Doesn't matter. This game is running on the, Dark Souls 2 engine, not the Bloodborne engine, so it still looks as silly. That's great. You can be David Dickinson. That's excellent. Always wanted that. I really don't care how my guy looks. Yes, there we go. And you obviously have a little bit more in terms of appearance. Let's make him an old man. There we go. With an aged voice. And fucking giant physique. Apparently that's about as muscly as you can get. And make him hairy, of course. There we go. Much better. To be fair, as a pyromancer, you probably burned off all of your hair anyway, but hey. I don't believe it is a Bloodborne engine. Is it the Bloodborne engine? People are telling me... I mean, it really looks like the Dark Souls 2 engine, honestly, but... I could be wrong. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that to find out whether or not that's true, because I heard conflicting reports. Some people said it was a Bloodborne engine, some people said it was the Dark Souls 2 engine. It definitely looks like a Dark Souls 2 engine, but... that doesn't mean anything. Alright, cool. That'll do. I guess we'll see when we get in game if we see any cool effects that were not in Dark Souls 2. Apparently 100% it's the Bloodborne engine. Okay, good to know. And now I'm playing this damn thing in a window, which is not that helpful. But hey, it'll be fine. Well, that looks a lot like Dark Souls. These games always look identical. Let's remind myself how to play it. Okay, there's your quick attack, so I can get, 5 in before I'm exhausted. Good to know. Chargeable overhead. Regular overhead, you can do a couple of times. That's your shield deflect, that's your shield block. I can't remember how to fucking parry in this game. Target lock, I guess we're killing that first. Alright, here we go. So backstep is B, and your roll is B. There we go. No, it doesn't run at 30 FPS. It runs at 60. It's locked at 60. You can clearly see it's running at 60. I'm streaming at 60. It definitely looks better than Dark Souls 1 did initially, I'll say that, because Dark Souls 1 was rendering at a shitty fucking resolution. This game is not. I'm not exactly I think I'm in window mode, so it's rendering at 1080p. It will render up to 4K. I also have that fireball, don't I? So, how do I equip that? Because if I press up, that's fireball, but... Well, that's an Estus flask wasted. We found out that that's X. That's good to know. There we go, guys. Here's some high-quality combat for you. That's excellent. Beat the entire game with a shield. Probably doable. I refuse to take that challenge. Is that my knife I just pulled out? No, that's my fist. Okay. That's my axe. Ah, okay. So, it's the left-hand equipment. Alright. Oh, shit. Hello. We found a friend. So I use my left hand to attack with that. Alright, so that's a short range. Ow. And you can charge the throw. Okay. Cool, I get it. Just making sure I don't miss any of these messages. Because I recall in Dark Souls 2, missing a fucking key feature and just not knowing about it for a while. That was not ideal. So, I was holding Y for right, two-hand right weapon. There we go. Okay, if you hold it down, it does with the left. So, I can use this two-handed as well, alright. Which, against these dudes, is probably fine. Assuming I don't suck, which I absolutely do. Bear in mind, I'm not a Souls player. Not for a long time, anyway. Yeah, I see that mana bar. I'm not sure what recharges it exactly. I think I have a potion by the looks of it down there. Turn back. Alright, how are you gonna wreck me this time? Trap, maybe? Falling boulder? Evil enemy of some description? Boss? Oh, it's a clearing. I bet there's a boss in it. Let's just remind myself how to equip my fireball before I go in here. Alright. This shield is probably not going to do the job, is it? So maybe we should go two-handed on this. And then I can just equip the fireball when need. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Evil boss thing. Where are you? That looks like an evil boss thing. Alright. Let's see what it does. Okay, so it has an ice thing. And it jumps at you. Alright. No music for it, interestingly enough. Oh, hello. Come on. Come on. Oh, so it eats you and kills you instantly. Right. Good to know. So, I mean, that doesn't seem too hard to avoid. I could probably just plink it down if I am not terrible. So, we can fight that. The water seems to have improved since the last one. That's quite nice. Hello, free souls. Actually, can't remember which direction I went, but I can't imagine it's too hard to find. I wouldn't know if it feels like Bloodborne because I haven't played Bloodborne. Again, the game's too slow. I'm not going to play a game like that at 30 FPS. And some people say, you play Demon Souls. Demon Souls actually did not run at 30 FPS. I don't know if you realize they actually had an unlocked frame rate, which means quite a lot of areas in the game ran more than 30 FPS. Some areas definitely did, but that game actually did have areas that ran above 30. Plus, to be fair, that was like back in 2009 or something, so I didn't even have a YouTube channel back then, I don't think. Can't remember exactly when that game came out, but all I know is I got the... I think I got the imported version of that game earlier than it came out in the UK, because I was really excited about it, so... I didn't care much about frame rate back then, because, hey, you know, that's something that you just learn over time. That does a decent amount of damage. Alright, so that's the way to whatever. If I want to do this optional boss, I believe we have to go this way. Let's be honest, we should do the optional boss. Yeah, I absolutely wish Bloodborne was on PC. It's a real shame that that game is restricted by its platform. It's a real shame when any game like that gets restricted by its platform. Yeah, 2009, that was Demon Souls. Yep, I didn't even do YouTube back then. It's something you learn over time. When you get used to higher frame rates, it becomes really hard to go back to games that don't run at that. Which is, of course, why it's good that this game is on PC now. I refuse to take any credit for that, despite the fact our video asking for it on PC had 1 million views, but hey. I'm just glad it's here. That's all that really matters. Okay, so I can take one of those hits. By the looks of it. Oh, God! That was not the Estus Flask. I thought Y was Estus Flask. No, it's X. Okay, please don't get hit by this. Alright, I'm out of range. Estus, there we go. That's actually not enough to get me back to full. So if I take another hit, I am dead. It's taking some damage, but not as much as I would like! Now might be time to leave. There we go. I got 2 good hits in. He's not taking a lot of damage. I have to wonder if actually trying to kill this guy is a good idea. Probably not. I mean, his attack patterns seem relatively simple, as long as he doesn't switch. Nope. I'm also running out of mana, which is not helping. So you can dodge that and get, like, 2 heavy hits in before he turns around and fucking wallops you again. Okay, I've got him down to half. Not bad. Nice big-handed, 2-handed hit. I'm switching to 2-handed now because I'm almost out of mana, so... just pay attention and don't do stupid shit and you'll be fine. Oh, he's flanking me. Go fuck you. It's a good hit. Dodge. Alright, wait for him to roll at me again. There we go. Too far away. Oh, I might be able to get hit in. That's a bit cheeky. It's a little cheeky. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna Estus to full. Nope. Lost my lock. Ah! Nope. Ow! Okay, so that's most of my HP. Nope! Fuck you! You're not pulling that shit on me. Dodge the roll, take the last Estus, and now try and kill it before it kills me, which is gonna be tricky. Can you fuck off for a second? It's the breathe. Now, I could probably plink it down if I can figure out what... I assume it's the Ashen Estus that gives me the mana back? Probably. Yes, it does. Okay. Nope. So, if I... what did I just do? I don't know. No! Come on! You were dead, you son of a bitch! Oh, he had no HP. That was bullshit. Ah! I was trying to switch back to my fireball to finish him off, but I couldn't figure out what the button was. He was at 0. That was fucking arse. Ah. Alright, well, we're killing him before we move on. I know his attack patterns. This shouldn't be too hard now. My salt. My salt. My lovely lady salt. Learned a valuable lesson today. Don't do that shit. Oh yeah, I've been here before. We're not doing Q&A about different games today. If you have any questions about Dark Souls 3, not that I will really be able to answer many of them so far, then feel free to ask them, but we're not answering questions about other games. Thank you all. Thankfully I'm feeling well enough to stream today. I have not been feeling all that well over the last couple of days. I have less range than I initially thought I did. Ow! Yeah, this is press copy. We have access to the full game, but we're not allowed to stream past a certain point. I don't think there's much risk of me getting to that point. Because I'm awful at these games. I haven't been to a campfire yet, so we'll see whether or not it's... And unfortunately, I'm now at half HP before even going into the boss, which is scrubby. Alright, get the fireball out first. So there's some sort of weapon art? I don't really know what the hell that is. Well, the keyboard controls are the same as they are in Dark Souls 2, as in suboptimal. You can use them if you want, but menu navigation is a pain in the arse. The mouse seems to only work half the time. I'm using a controller. Alright, so we can plink at him a bit. I don't know what this whole art thing was that I did. Asking if I'm playing this on PC is like asking if PC Gamer plays on PC. It's like, of course. Well, that was an opportunity you've thoroughly missed. That. Oh, and that blocks fireballs as well. That's irritating little fact. It's gonna swipe at me. Oh, wait. You know, it'd be nice if the lock actually maintained. I keep losing my lock on. Oh, and I'm dead. Great. That was terrible. Yeah, I mean, you can beat Dark Souls with keyboard and mouse. It's just I don't think it's the optimal way to do it. That was hopeless. I went in there without full HP, which was a mistake. Okay, why do I keep getting hit by this, dude? I'm never going to get past this area. It's never going to happen. I'm hopeless. Yep, use the best controller for your particular game experience. That's the wonderful thing about PC. You can use any of them. Yeah, is there, there's got to be an option to maintain your lock, because I keep losing my lock, and I end up having to rotate the camera. Is there a way to fix that? I think there was an auto lock under the setting. Toggle auto lock on. That might do it. Manual attack aiming. I don't know if that would help or not, but okay, let's go with that and see if that helps. Bog off. That was an Estus flask. God damn it, what a waste. It's like, I'm going to attack him. Wait, that's the Estus button. Fucking... Left trigger to use right weapon skills. So, there's a skill of some sort? The game feels responsive. I mean, it feels as responsive as the last one did. Well, that was a waste of an Estus. To be fair, if we don't get hit, we won't fucking need him. Iceless is gonna die. X will deliver to him. I promise. If I can remember the right... Oh, pillage! Yeah! I keep forgetting you gotta do that. I've been missing all of the corpses up to this point. Sorry, I've been playing too much Marvel Heroes, where everything drops in a giant explosion of colored loot. I will go get it, because there might actually be something useful on these. Oh, yeah. Fading Cell. Oh, yeah, they're only pillageable if they've got a floaty thing above them, aren't they? Yeah, I remember now. It's been a while since I played a Souls game, if you haven't already realized. No, it's not fast like Bloodborne is. You know, as much as I've not played Bloodborne, I have watched literally the entire game played through by multiple people, so I do know a decent amount about it. Now, the Bloodborne style is not there, which is a shame, because I think I would enjoy that more. I mean, I do like the slow, deliberate combat pace. It reminds me very much of Severan's Blade of Darkness, but unfortunately... No, I think the Bloodborne style might be cooler. Maybe. Okay. Let's not fuck up. That's the plan, I'm sticking to it. Here you go, fireball. Oh, go. He's fucking cornered me, what a bastard. I don't think I can get a fireball and a hit in. 2 hits is greedy! No, you can only get in 1 hit with this weapon. If I'm quicker, I could. The thing is, I do keep using strong attacks. Maybe I should be using the quicker attacks. Which is... So that... Yeah. I could get 2 of those in. And then just back off. Might as well just get them all for potential souls. Well, at least by the end of this, I'll have some fucking souls. I just don't want to take any extra damage when I don't need to. There we go. Yeah, it's just I'd quite like to actually kill something before I move on. It's like, it's a boss, I should... If I can't kill this, then I'm not going to be able to kill much else, am I? Alright, so I do that attack. Remember, that is the light attack. Don't use the bumper, not the trigger. I can get 1 heavy or 2 lights in. Dodge out of the way. Don't fuck around. Ping it while you don't have the range. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Ow! And it hit me anyway. Need to get the fuck out of the range. Go away, please. Thank you, Estus. Alright. That's gonna roll at me. Dodge. Hit it twice. Dodge. It's that little fucking sly walk to the side that gets me. It doesn't come right at you, which obviously is deliberate to fuck with you. Dodge. Fireball. Alright. So you actually get a... That's a stun, so I could have actually hit him again in that situation. Also, those crystals block projectiles. Oh, God. It's that fucking nasty sideways little swing he does that gets me. Just catches me off balance. That was a bit greedy. But we actually pulled it off, so it's not a big deal. Okay, he's gonna go again. Oh, I lost my lock on again. Fuck, I hate that. Why does it lose the lock on? I guess it's a distance thing? Oh, fuck me. Alright, he's gonna take another swing at me. There we go. Alright, okay, I need to use my other Estus. I'm just going to take 1 swing at him. There we go. This is my other Estus flask. I'm going to let him roll at me first. Oh, he's doing the breath thing. Okay, I can use my Estus now. Alright, there we go. Cool, now I've got some mana back. He's going to jump at me. Hit him twice. Dodge out of the way. Fireball. Missed the swing. Fireball. Can I get 1 more in? Yes. No! Yes. Got him. There you go. That's how he's done. Sweet. That's all we got, a scale. I assume it's part of the crafting system of some sort. Yeah, once you get the rhythm of it, it's okay. Now it's time to go to whatever the starting hub area is. Did we miss an item? Performance is fine, it's solid 60, no drops. Outside of that weird issue that we had with the menu, which appears to be fixed by going to windowed mode and going back. Okay, I'm just going to go double check this area, make sure we didn't miss anything. I'm also expecting a shopping delivery at some point today, so I'm trying to keep an ear out for it. I should probably bring the dogs in so they can bark at him. Yeah, there is something shiny over there. You're right. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the dogs in to make sure they bark at the shopping person so I know that the person is here. Sullivan, unknown traveler. Okay. Cool. I didn't miss anything else, did I? I should probably smash these things. Oh, you can't. Okay. I keep forgetting this isn't Zelda. Yeah, the cap is at 60.